Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sally Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you my card envelope box. Sometimes I want to add lots and lots of embellishments to my cards, but then that makes them too thick to put into envelopes. So I thought, why not have a go at making a little box that's just deep enough. Yes, it will cost a little bit more posting, but I just thought it was rather a nice idea. Either that, or you can just make it to hand deliver to somebody, so it doesn't necessarily have to go in the post. And I've sort of given two options with this one as well. So this one has a belly band that I decorated, but of course if you wanted to, you could just decorate the box, and I've actually used velcro dots on mine. So again, if I wanted to hand deliver it, I don't need the belly band, or sorry, if you wanted to post it, you could just use velcro dots and something flat on the front. Alternatively, don't use the velcro dots and you could use a belly band. But I wanted to use the card that I made yesterday, and I figured this would work quite well. Happy Father's Day. If I wanted to add a few more embellishments or make it a bit deeper, and then it's in a nice box. Failing that, you can pop your card in there, and you could also put in some little bars of chocolate or maybe a small gift. Who knows, but you could fit quite a few things in. Or you could make this into a little box to give someone with lots of cards in. So you could use it for many things, but I quite like this one. So yeah, let's go ahead and make it. So you do need a sheet of 12 by 12, okay? But you only need 11 by 12 for your box. So 11 by 12 or 27.5 by 30.5 centimetres. So I'm just going to take an inch off, as it's 11, and what I would do if I was using a belly band is to save this piece, because this is what I used for my belly band for this one. So save that if you're using your belly band. So 11 by 12, 27.5 by 30.5 centimetres, and then we're just going to do some scoring. So on the shorter side, we are going to score at 2.5 inches, 8.5 and 9, and in centimetres that will be 5, 6, 21.5 and 22.5. We're then going to rotate, and on the long side we're going to score at 4.5 and 5 and 9.5 and 10, and in centimetres that will be 11 and 12, 23 and 24. Now the centimetre one will have a slightly longer bit here, but that's fine. Okay, you can also make them in DSP if you wanted to. This was my template. I used some retired DSP, and I just made it again just to try and see if it would work. My measurements worked, but yeah, if you wanted to hand deliver and not be too crazy decorating, DSP is the way to go, because it gives everything then. Okay, so we're going to fold and burnish these score lines. So just fold and burnish all of them. And this I'm using is Mossy Meadow, and my previous one is Misty Moonlight. And that's, to be honest, that's because I didn't have any Night of Navy in 12 by 12. Otherwise I'd have used that instead. So get those done. Okay, so you have a thin section and a fat section if you like. So flip your card over, turn it round so the smaller section is nearest you, and you are going to cut along the inner vertical line all the way down, and again, like I said, if you feel comfortable with scissors, that's fine. If you want to use a trimmer, that's fine. We're going all the way down to the very last horizontal line, and then we're just cutting all of that away. Okay, so the same again here. So we're going all the way down the inner vertical line, all the way to the very last horizontal, and then we're cutting across. So you're left with this shape. And then as you can see, this now folds up and creates your box. Simple as that. So I'm going to use my detailed trio, or delicate trio, I can never remember, just to round those corners. And then I'm going to pop my, no I'm not, then I'm going to put some adhesive on these sides. So again, brave enough to use my stamp and seal. Oh, very nearly then. And then again on this side. Oh, come on, play the game, be nice. I'm playing gently. Nice and gentle and slow. Oh, okay. It's just, yeah, it's just temperamental, I think, isn't it? But there we go, we've done it. And then we're just going to fold this over. Try and line this bottom part up here if you can first, and then the rest should, famous last words, line up. Okay, and then you're going to do, this one's a little fiddlier because obviously you've got one side already made up. But again, just try and line that piece up there, and as I say, the rest should then line up together. There we go. Right. And that is your little gift box made up. So we're going to add some DSP to mine. So I'm going to go with, move that out, actually no, I need this. So the thin strip for the front here is 1 3/4 by 5 3/4 inches, or 15 by 6 centimetres. Just going to stick that on there. And then the two larger pieces for the main part of your box are 5 3/4 by 4 1/4, or 10.5 by 15 centimetres. As always, the measurements will be on my blog. And I actually did put a piece on the back. Now I know that I probably don't normally, but I just thought if you are gifting this to someone, you don't want to make it look like it's just half done, do you? So add that onto there. Okay. Then I've got some of my velcro dots. Crikey, completely forgot what they were called then. And I'm literally just going to peel these off. These are, I believe, and I will double check in a moment, but I believe these are 1 centimetre diameter. Just peel them off, and then I stick them together like this, which is a bit fiddly and sticky, but it makes them, it makes sure that you've got them in the right place, because then you fold this over and it's actually thin enough to squeeze this together, so you're not going to damage anything, and they will stay in place. Now I'm not going to create my belly band for this, but obviously you can if you want, but I am going to decorate it, and I have some of the soft suede cardstock here and my beautiful trees dies, And I'm just going to go with, will it fit? Actually, I might just go with that one, the small tree there. And I also need some Whisper White that just happens to be lying on my desk here for my sentiment, which I'm going to use my Beauty of Friendship stamp. I'm going to go back with You Truly Inspire Me, because I think if we are using these for Father's Day, I think that's quite a nice sentiment. I'm going to go with Mossy Meadow because that matches my cardstock. So I'm going to stamp it just there. Clean, yes. And then I'm going to leave that with that and just grab my, as I say, this is only because I have this out today that I'm using the larger one, but this will fit with the mini. And then I'm just going to run this through. Take that down there, get rid of that. And then I'm just going to use some glue dots for this, just on the more denser pieces of the tree. And then I might just see if I can get one there. On there. Yes. So then I'm just going to pop that there. I might just be naughty and use my bone folder just to curl that a little bit. And then I just need to cut my sentiment out. And then, oh, once that bit's done, I then used my little rounder just to round one end, just to make the sentiment a little bit more interesting, I think. And then a couple of dimensionals on the back. As I say, you can decorate it one way or another, it doesn't really matter. And it would look quite nice in the corner there. I'm actually going to go with that, I think, because I do like that. And there you have it, my little tiny cute card envelope box. Thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you all again very soon. Bye.